Please welcome on the main stage of Comic Con 2024, Afshan Azad is here. Hello. Well. I mean, as a host and a speaker, I am completely honored not just by your presence, but the fact that you are here as a member of a team. How are you doing right now?
Buy one, you get one free. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
From an emotional and spiritual and a physical point of view, how was traveling for you?
It was fine. I'm at the stage now where I can just about travel. I think in 1 month's time I'm not going to be able to go anywhere.
Okay, this is not your first rodeo, so to speak, so what are the similarities? Because we have a lot of parents here who bring their kids to this show, obviously, and they are really excited that themselves are huge fans, and, you know, in a couple of years they realize, oh my god, the kids are huge fans as well, so looking at the Harry Potter franchise, it's a multi-generational thing, obviously, so how is this experience for you? And just in general, as an icebreaker, tell us about how you're doing physically these last weeks right now.
I'm good. Everything is good because you can, with Harry Potter, there's different generations. So like the younger generation has passed on, you know, the mums. Because are we all Harry Potter fans here? Yeah. So when you guys have kids, you pass it on, you know. So we have a lot of fans with different ages. So, yeah.
Okay, we give some time for interpreters to catch up and we are ready to go.
Szóval magát most, hogy gyermekével várandós. Nos, az a helyzet, hogy egyrészt kaptam egy négyet a gyereknek, másfelől pedig a Harry Potter egy több generációs franchise most már, azaz akik korábban fiatalként hallgatták és élvezték, lehet, hogy ezt szeretnék tovább felhallgatni a következő generációknak is.
We were just looking at a picture, why is it so blurry, but then we realized that when they are recognizing you anyway, right? So it's part of the design. I read this quote from you that when they reached you, how was the audition for you back in the day, that you said, well, it was just for the fun of it, really. Tell me about your first experience. How was the ethos of the Harry Potter thing inside of you when you started to talk about it? Were you a fan back there? Was it what kind of a shock was it for you when the whole thing started?
So I was a huge Harry Potter fan. So I started on the 4th film, which is Goblet of Fire. So before Goblet of Fire, obviously all the other films were out. I used to queue for the books. I used to be like a huge fan. So when we got told that the casting agents were coming to my school, I was 15 years old, and I went to an all-girls school, so the whole school auditioned for the role. So like everybody went, even though it was for the whole school. So even though it was for 2 Asian girls, like from Padma and Pavati, everybody auditioned, no matter what race. And I went in as a joke, and then 12 auditions later, I travelled the whole of England and I beat over 8,000 people for my role, and it was a dream come true. And I found out on my 16th birthday that I got the role. Yeah.
Szóval van egy idézet, egy fél a hölgytől, aki azt mondta, hogy csak a vicc kedvéért ment el a papírhatásra mesélni. Most a helyzet az, hogy én 25 éves voltam, és egy lányoskodában jártam, hatalmas Harry Potter voltam mindig is. Ugye a a lényeg az, hogy amikor jelentkeztünk, akkor az egész iskola mindenki kivételék, az, hogy számos alatt mindent nélkül jelentkezett, a kettő, meg a másik jelentkezett. Úgyhogy elmentem a vicckedvéért, eltelt 12 meghallgatás, és akkor kezdtem megköztettem egész Angliát, emberek ezeivel találkozhattam, és oldalát voltam az állam.
So before the whole thing started for you, you mentioned that you were a huge Harry Potter nerd. Favorite character, the house that you would have picked?
Or that I am.
You would have picked when you were just a fan before that, so I'm just interested in your relationship with the franchise before you actually started to have a role in it? What kind of a Harry Potter fan were you back in the day?
God, I loved Harry Potter, like all of you guys, like who doesn't love Harry Potter, but I think my favourite character, even to this day, is Neville Longbottom. I just love him, and I love Matthew Lewis who plays him, and just the development of Neville from the first book to the last book. I just think he's just my favourite character. And what was the other question? What house? So I think personally I would be a Ravenclaw. But I've done my Pottermore test, and I'm a Gryffindor. So, yeah.
Obviously, okay.
Have you all done the Pottermore test? Yeah. Wow. How many Gryffindors do we have? And Hufflepuffs? Wow. And Ravenclaw? Wow.
Alright.
And Slytherin. Oh, right, there is quite a lot.
Obviously, the Mandalorians are house Slytherin, right? Obviously. We just had a huge Star Wars discussion here, so you might find a lot of Jedi Knights and Mandalorians as well.
Yeah.
Szóval, hogy amikor olyan volt, akkor ki volt a kedvenc karakterek, és melyik házat tartozott volna. Nos, a kedvenc karakterem valószínűleg nem dobottam, illetve megkerülősz, én csodálatosan, de nagyon szerettem azt, amilyen fejlődésen megyünk keresztül az első könyvtől az utolsó. És az a helyzet, hogy a Pottermore teszten Gryffindor vagyok, én azt hiszem, hogy valamikor odakoztam.
But they're catching up, you know. So coming into the series in the fifth one, obviously there were some newcomers, but like the bulk of the cast was intact. So all of a sudden, first day on set, you meet people that you have been experiencing the show. Who had the biggest impact on you in character, on the set? Where have you ever been starstruck? Have you had a situation where like, oh my god, I have to just, you know, keep in my cool?
I think I was starstruck by everyone because I was such a big fan. So the first time I met everyone was on a read-through. So we go through a script, read through the whole cast. And I remember going up to Daniel Radcliffe and being like, hi, I'm Afshan. And he said, hi, I'm Dan. I was like, I know who you are. Like, he's introducing himself. Like, he was so sweet. But I bumped into James and Oliver, who play Fred and George, in my hotel. And I think in my hotel, I was just like, oh my god. And I remember shouting at them and being like, I'm in Harry Potter too. And I think they just thought it was crazy. But I was just starstruck by everyone, especially the adult cast as well. Like Maggie Smith, Robbie Coltrane, Alan Rickman. Like seeing Alan Rickman as Snape, like for me, it was like, I think I realised, what am I doing here? I felt so lucky, like all the great hall scenes that you see, like where the adult cast and then the students. I just felt as if like I shouldn't be here. It was like really surreal that I was with these great actors. Because I think we had the best of British like legends on our film, especially the teachers and everything. So yeah, I'm a very lucky girl.
Szóval amikor megérkezett a forgatásra, akkor úgy éreztem magát, milyen volt találkozni a stábbal először. Nos, azt hiszem, hogy mindenki elképesztő hatással volt rám. Amikor megérkeztem, akkor éppen olvasóklubban volt, és oda ment az embereket, és mondta neki, hogy hello, Afshan vagyok. Ő azt mondta, hello, Dan vagyok, én azt mondtam, de hát én tudom ki vagy. Úgyhogy elég érdekes volt, de nagyon szerettem találkozni, mert nagyon szerettem James és Olivert, akik Fred és George-ot játszák. És a szállodában találkoztam velük először, és akkor költöztem a malban, hogy most nem is megvan a Harry Potterben. De nem csak a gyerekek, hanem a felnőtt stáb is, tehát Maggie Smith, Robbie Coltrane, Alan Rickman, akit bitonként látni. Egészen elképesztő élmény volt, nagyon-nagyon szerencsésnek érzem magam, és egy kicsit szürreálisnak, hogy benne voltam ebben a franchise-ban.
And be honest, they were probably your best teachers, right? I mean, when I was watching Harry Potter, I thought like, why can't I have teachers like this, right? All right, everybody knows that you guys have better questions than I do, so let's do a quick Q&A. You know the drill. First one gets here to the mic, gets the first question. We have 10 minutes on the clock, so come on, make it count.
Come on, guys.
They are shy on the first few seconds, but then they get there.
Don't be shy.
So, come on. This is probably your first and last chance to ask a question. So, hello there.
Hi. Hi.
Just one sentence. 100 points to the Gryffindor. És mondott egyszerűen az a névről, hogy bármi történik, 100 pont a Gryffindornak.
So the question is, do you actually familiar with the meme? You know that whatever people say is like, yeah, 10 points to Gryffindor, and yeah, 100 points to Gryffindor, you know?
Yeah.
And then do you ever get, because I remember when the first movie came out, I remember that there was a lot of joking with Hermione.
There are so many memes and so many Harry Potter
Have you ever
jokes.
found yourself in a situation in real life when you were
No, I
out of
haven't.
character,
No, I haven't.
talking, and then people would be like, yeah, 100 points to Gryffindor?
No, I have a lot of people that used to just shout "Hi, Harry" to me. But other than that, then no.
Oh, that's a bit lazy, right?
Yeah,
I mean, guys, get your meme game together.
Yeah.
What was the first real fan experience when other people got starstruck by you, you know, after a while? Because you were humble enough to mention your first experiences. Thank you for that. Where was it when the table basically turned and then people started to recognize you?
When the films came out, and the first premiere we went to was crazy. I don't think anything, I think there was 50,000 people, Leicester Square, and people who knew my name and people that wanted autographs. And obviously now I've been doing Comic Cons for so many years, and we have the biggest loyal fans, we have the best fans that travel the world. So I get to meet lots of amazing fans, so I think, we're very lucky.
Szóval kérdés az volt, hogy ismeri a mémet, hogy bármi történik, 10 pontot felélnek. Nem teljesen, viszont az összes élménye egy ilyen esetben az, hogy emberek azt kívánják, hogy igazán, hogy hello Harry, még kicsit vagy, de luxusában van az ember legalább tudja ezt, hogy az első igazi érdekes élmény, amikor az asztal megfordultak, a tényleg megfordultak, és ő volt a sztár, és ő látszott rajongók, de az első premiére volt, amikor azt mondja, hogy több tízezer jöttek vissza a Leicester Square-re. Autografokat adtunk, fényképezkedtünk, nekünk vannak a leghűségesebb rajongók.
Alright, next question. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How did it feel to you being in the Harry Potter films?
How did it feel? Like I said, I was a huge fan, so it was like a dream come true for me. And every day I used to go to set with my best friends on set, so yeah, I'm very lucky. It was a dream come true. You know that James and Oliver, who played Fred and George, were the pranksters of the Harry Potter. There was lots of pranks. A lot of the ones offset that I can't say. But
Can't say because there are children around, or
Yeah,
can't say because
probably.
it's like a secret?
probably their children around.
Okay.
Yeah.
PG-13 this one.
But there was a lot we had the best time ever because we were all the same age, we all went to school on set. So we were all, I know it's cliche, but we were all really, really close friends. So yeah, we had the best time. It was like going to work, but with your friends every day. Yeah.
Ilyenek voltak, esetleg volt-e olyas valami fogadás során, ami trükkök, megviccelések, szivatások és így tovább. Most azt talán mindenki tudja, hogy James és Oliver, akik Fredet és George-ot játszották, voltak a valódi trükkmesterek, és a helyzet az, hogy a közönségben gyerekek is vannak, inkább nem mondanám, hogy milyen szivatások voltak. Jobb ezért mindenki.
Hello.
Hi.
I'd like to ask you if you do you still have friends from the crew, the friendship that stayed on and you're still in contact?
Yes. Cho-Chan. And it's great because with the Comic Cons we get to see each other again. This is the first Comic Con that I've been on my own. Normally I bring, there's a lot of us.
Thank you for joining us on this backwater planet, you know.
But the other Comic Cons, you know, we're really lucky that we get to all come together and see each other. And yeah, we all stay in touch. Yeah, we do.
Nagyon jó barátok vagyunk még mindig a lányokkal. Csócsának játszok Kennyvel, illetve Jimmy-t játszok Katie-vel. Általában találkozunk komikonokon, ez az első alkalom. Ez az Isten háta mögötti bolyban, hogy egyedül vagyok, de így is jó érzés, és igen, kapcsolatban maradtunk jó barátok vagyunk.
Alright, this one is a devoted fan, so hello. Hi, so actually I would have two questions. First is, do you have a favorite scene? And the second one is, how did you feel when it came to an end? Was it a really sad moment for the last footage?
So my favourite scene to film was probably the Yule Ball scene, only because it was the first time we were all out of our Hogwarts uniform and we were all dressed in like robes and like dresses, and the Great Hall was turned into like this magical dance hall. So I think definitely the Yule Ball scene was my favourite to film. And yeah, when it ended, it was very sad. I think everybody cried for ages. It was like an end of an era for us all. But like I said, we see each other all the time still, so it's great. But it was very sad. Yeah.
Kedvenc jelenete, valószínűleg a Mágyánál volt, mert végül nem azt mondja, hogy nem kellett lenniük, hanem felöltözhettek székruhákban, és a nagy termet pedig átalakították ezt a csodálatos, varázslatos bálterembe. És amikor vége lett, az persze nagyon szomorú volt mindenkinek. Tudtuk, hogy egyszer vége lesz, de mégis egy korszak ért véget, úgyhogy mindenki rengeteget sírt miatta.
Right, this next one, such an amazing row.
What house are you in though? I don't know what colour this is.
Which house is this? Wait, houses. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah, this might be like a, you know, a special edition. You can never know.
Yeah.
Nyugodtan magyarul. This is gonna be in Hungarian. I will translate to you, okay?
Hogy viszonyulsz a bűvésztőkhez? Egy bűvész mondta a régen, hogy a bűvész olyan színész, aki eljátsza azt, hogy ő varázsló.
Okay, so how's your relation to magic tricks? Because as a great man once said that basically actors are quite similar to magicians, creating illusions, you know, and obviously coming from Harry Potter franchise, what's your relation
To magic?
to magic and you know, real life, like tricks?
I have no relation to magic. Like, I'm not a magician. I hate to break it to you, but Harry Potter, you know, they're the only spells I can do is in Hogwarts, but yeah.
Maybe it's lost in translation, but you know, people like you, how do you say in English, like, hogy mondod a bűvészt angolul? People, sorry? No, people who like tricks in real life, you know, card tricks and whatever.
Illusionist.
Illusionists, like, are you ever into tricks, you know, card tricks or anything?
No.
Okay, thank you. Still amazing row. This one, love the scarf, really. Okay. Love the scarf.
Thank you. Did you keep, or were you allowed to keep any film relics or props or items?
Yes, but I'm not allowed to say because, like, it's a secret, but I'll tell you, I did.
Really?
I didn't keep them, I stole them. I stole my jewellery that Padma Parvati were to wear. I took my Hogwarts tie. I took my sign on my dressing room. And I've kept them all for my daughter so she can sell them one day for
Obviously, alright,
Yeah.
thank you.
So if anybody asks, I didn't take anything.
Valaki megkérdezi, nem vett el semmit, de van nála valamilyen oknál fogva a boxfakos nyakkendő, az öltözőjének a fejlete, illetve a pályának nem viselni, hiszen majd a lánya megadja ennek a sok pénzét.
Alright, and the last one?
It's really nice having you here. I just want to put this out there. Anytime I rewatch Goblet of Fire, I always think the boys were really stupid for not picking you guys first, so I just had to put this out there.
Oh, thank you.
My really basic question, what would your Patronus spell be changing. So what kind of animal would that be?
See, I get asked this all the time and I never know. But I think I would be some sort of like Bengal, like tiger. Because I'm Bangladeshi, I'm Bengali, and I think I have really feline characteristics about me. So yeah, Bengal tiger. What would yours be? An anteater.
A giant anteater, all right.
Okay.
Thank you so much for all the questions,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
One final one. Imagine that, someone has the idea to do a series with you guys, and the characters are at the age where you are right now. Where would you picture her?
Oh my god.
In what, like,
I mean,
situation?
I've read a lot of fan fiction, which
Must have been an interesting experience.
you guys are crazy, like the people that make the fan fiction. I think she'd be happily settled. She used to love Professor Trelawney at divination. Maybe she'd be a divination teacher. Yeah, I think she'd be a divination teacher.
Afshan, thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for
Thank
her
you
one
so
more